You said before you wanted to make a big statement. I think you meant the whole team, but you went out there and did it yourself.
I don't know if I did that. I think a lot of guys are moving the puck up to me and finding these seams where it's giving me an opportunity to make a play. And I just did the best I could.
Well, first career NHL hat trick, and I think you're first at the pro level now.
Yeah, that would be. That's correct.
How does it feel when a victory?
Yeah, it felt great. I started to get a little nervous at the end there. They're a pushback team. They never give up, and give them credit. They pushed all the way to the end, but that's a crucial second point that we got.
Can you take us through the hat trick goal, the third goal?
Yeah, I think just from what I remember, I think I got a stretch pass through the neutral zone. And then I kind of tried to burn the D-man wide, and I saw him pivot. And as soon as I saw that, I just flipped the puck into the inside and was able to go far side.
Talk about your confidence, how you continue to mature here as an NHL player, and it's you've always had the skill, and it's just been maybe a learning curve that other people wanted to rush, and maybe you did too. But it's happening now for you at the right time, it seems.
Yeah, it's just all about helping the team contribute. That's what I wanted the most, and I wanted to come in here and make an impact and help these guys win because I do truly believe that this is a winning team, that this is a playoff team, and obviously we got some work to do, but I think we're well on the way.
I know you're a confident guy. You expected to be in the NHL this season. Did you expect to be leading this team in scoring?
I wouldn't say that. I have pretty high expectations for myself, but I didn't really see it like that when I first came into the season. I just tried to take it game by game, and obviously I had to have myself a good start, and I was just prepared for the opportunity.
What's the biggest thing for you? What do you point to and you say, this is why I'm having so much success?
Just making those smart plays. I think Randy has complete trust in me and knows that if he's throwing me out in the last minute of a period or the last 2 minutes of a period, that I'm not going to make a costly mistake, and I'm no longer a liability.
Randy was saying, I think the words he might have used were dependable and scrappy out there. So that asked him, what else other than the goals are you seeing? And I know it's long. You're only 22 years old, but rounding into form in other areas.
Yeah, I've always had that grit aspect to my game. I feel like I really thrive off that, and especially if some of the offense isn't going too well for me, that's part of my game I really rely on to get me into the game. So I compete out there. I play hard every single game, and I know all my teammates do too.
You hear them chanting your name at one point there in this building?
I didn't. No, I don't know if I was too concerned about that. I was, it got pretty tight towards the end of the game, so I had other things to worry about.